Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster, and this is Ask Lukenessmonster episode 97, the series on the channel where I answer your guys' questions from the comments down below. So if you guys do want your questions answered in the next episode, make sure to comment down below in this episode, and I'll try my very best to answer it. Like always, go down, hit the like button, and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and let's go ahead and jump right into the first question. The first question is from Commander Cook, and Commander Cook is actually a channel member. Channel members do get priority reply to all comments on Ask Lukenessmonster, so if you do want to guarantee your question does get answered, consider going down and hitting that join button down below. It's by no means required, but it does help out the channel a lot. And becoming a channel member does grant you these super cool Clone Trooper name badges that actually get cooler the longer you're a member, as well as these exclusive emojis that you can only get from the Lukenessmonster channel. Anyway, Commander Cook's question says, how do you feel about Dopenessmonster? I actually am not familiar with Dopenessmonster. I know it's some kind of inside joke, but I'm not inside apparently. So let me know in the comments, but I'm not familiar with Dopenessmonster. The next question says, do you think we will see a Black Series Commander Cult or any of Rancor Battalion? At this point, I think it's all but confirmed that we will see them at some point in the line. Hasbro made that ARC Trooper mold to use it. We've only got it about 3 or 4 times now, so I guarantee they're going to milk it as much as possible. We're going to be seeing Commander Colt, all of Rancor Battalion, and I'm sure some of those Battlefront 2 styles. We just got pretty much all of those in Vintage Collection over the last 2 years, so I guarantee the Black Series is next for it, especially with gaming grades going really hard, as well as the Clones of the Republic line getting announced this year. We're definitely going to be seeing Rancor Battalion, whether it's this year or next. We're going to be seeing it rather soon. The next question says, do you collect any of the Star Wars statues from Gentle Giant? I have the Rebels Captain Rex, 501st Clone, and Revenge of the Sith Darth Vader. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really do statues. It's just not really my thing. I'm more of an action figure kind of guy. I like to be able to pose it in cool action poses, and statues are already in those poses, and it kind of takes a lot of the fun away from me. So no, I'm more of an action figure kind of guy. The next question from 80s Kids from the 90s, he asks, is it possible we could get more stuff from Legends next year, such as Clone Wars Season 3, comics? P.S. What are the odds we get a Phase 1 Rex? Great question. As far as Legends go, we are definitely going to be getting more Legends stuff in 2024. 2024 is going to be pretty big, I think, for a lot of prequels, clones, Legends, that kind of stuff. With no new media really coming out until the back half of 2024, I think Hasbro's going to go pretty heavily on a lot of those older figures. So, especially with Legends, we already have the Heir to the Empire 4-pack. They've been going really hard with the Gaming Great stuff recently with all the KOTOR stuff. So, yeah, we're definitely going to be getting some more Legends stuff. And as far as a Phase 1 Rex goes, I think that if we're going to get a Phase 1 Rex, 2024 is the year we're going to get it. With Phase 1 Rex making an appearance in the Ahsoka show, as well as with the whole prequel celebration announced, and even the announcement of the Clones of the Republic line, I think it is a no-brainer for them to do a Phase 1 Rex. I think we're going to be getting both a Phase 1 and a Phase 2 Rex within the next year or two. Hasbro definitely sees the demand for the figure. They know it's really expensive on the aftermarket, and they're going to want to get this figure out for people to buy. So, yeah, I think we're going to be getting a Phase 1 Rex. I think it's a pretty high chance. Now, when will it be? I don't really know, but I think within the next 2 years we will have both a Phase 1 Rex as well as either a re-release of Phase 2 Rex or a brand new Phase 2 Rex. Now, this isn't confirmed anywhere, but Hasbro's not dumb. They know what people want, and right now the most highly requested figure for a re-release is Captain Rex, and one of the most requested figures for a release at all is a Phase 1 Rex. With the appearance in Ahsoka, with the, modern media making it relevant, there's no reason Hasbro wouldn't do a Phase 1 Rex, and now that it is relevant in relevant media, it's a perfect green light from Lucasfilm to go ahead and do a Phase 1 Rex. The next question says, if Hasbro said they would make even more 2 or 3 packs, which would you like to see them make first? Great question. I actually did just answer this on my most recent episode of the Yet to Be Named podcast, so go make sure to go check that out. I put a lot of work into that with my co-host David, so it's a lot of fun, and I do highly suggest you check it out if you are a fan of the Black Series. But 100% my most highly requested 2 or 3 pack would have to be a Black Series remake of the Defend Camino battle pack from the 2008 Clone Wars. This thing is my favorite set of all time. It has Phase 1 5s, Phase 1 Echo, and ARC Trooper Blitz. This kind of goes along the lines of Rancor Battalion, which we saw a little bit earlier in this video. But yeah, this set is super cool. It's one I always wanted when I was a kid growing up, and I never could get. And it's one that I wish I could buy now, but it's still like $300 on the aftermarket. So I'd love to see a Black Series like remake of this. Throw it in that classic packaging. Give me all those figures in 6-inch scale. It would be crazy, and you know it would sell super well. So yeah, that would be my choice. And then the last question we actually have time for today is from Not Obi-Wan, and he asks, what would you do with this channel if the Black Series ended tomorrow? Wow, that is a incredible question, and it is really, really tough. Something that I haven't really thought about, just because I really hope the Black Series never ends. This is a Black Series focused channel, and so if the Black Series ends, it would definitely throw a rut in a lot of the content that I make. But I think primarily I am both a Star Wars channel as well as an action figure channel. So I first would start and try to do other Star Wars action figure stuff. Maybe get into vintage collection, get into some of the overseas brands like Mafex or like Figure Arts. Definitely something like that. It's like I love Star Wars action figures, and I want to keep on making content on it, even if the Black Series ends. Now, I don't think the Black Series is going to end, but yeah. And then I would also just like to expand to just general Star Wars stuff. I'd love to do Star Wars theories, movie reviews, all that kind of stuff. Just get into the Star Wars space, not just action figures. So that's what I would try to do. And if all else fails, then I would just kind of get rid of this channel and switch to the gaming channel. So, which, if you guys didn't know, I do have a gaming channel. Check it out, link in the description. We play lots of cool games. Make sure you go check it out if you haven't yet. But yeah, that's probably what I would end up doing. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Ask Lukenessmonster. Unfortunately, that is all the questions we have time for today. There's a ton of great questions out there, though, and if you didn't get yours answered, and you really do, consider recommenting it again on next week's video. And like always, channel membership is a great way to guarantee your questions do get answered. Like I said, it's by no means required, but it does help out the channel a lot. But like I said, that is going to do it. If you guys enjoyed, the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.